Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and today's starting pitcher, Bobby Miller. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The wide to kick the pitch. Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. And the righty deals. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand grab on the money. Nice play. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And a big factor for them in recent games, Reese McGuire.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll reach second with one away.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Very high with that one. Ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And there's a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball. 1 out and a runner at second. In the air, right side. Hayward sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The third baseman, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Righty delivers. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Cutter Crawford. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Betts in his 11th season hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. There's a strike to Mookie.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. And it skips into dirt. That just misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Turns and fires to Betts. Ripped on the ground to second. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Rafaela makes the catch. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. The power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. One, 2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Dodgers leave one. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. The pitch. Singing, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. miss struck him out. One away.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One down, base is empty. Valdez checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. Rule the swing. The 1-2. Got him. Now 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedane Rafaela will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one out to right. Hayward makes the play, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Valdez, the flip. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Jay Outman.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And the first offering is not close. Wouldn't chase that time. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And another ball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Crawford picks to first, and he's back in safely. At the belt and fires.
At the ball. 1-1.
And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Out to short, and there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting 8.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Righty to the plate, and he chases a high fastball there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Devers over to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the third inning, and now Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire.
The wind to the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And he deals. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Trevor Story in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And it's fouled away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Red Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Duran snags it, 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
High chopper to third. Devers throws across the diamond. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. And misses inside. In the air, left field. Reyes drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pablo Reyes. Miller back to work. Missing inside, and it's 1-0. Reyes in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Devers into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's inside. Ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Devers on at second with 2 down. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. Liner, base hit. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner at first with 2 away. Enmanuel Valdez now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one missed. Up and in, 2-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Now batting, the center fielder. Today,
Two gone with runners at the corners. And next for the Red Sox, Cedane Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Two on, two outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Bottom four, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Muncy in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a 3-1 on the way. And there's the strike.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Reese McGuire.
Number 3, Reese McGuire.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
On the ground to the left.
Nope.
And
Foul ball.
it goes just foul. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Kicks and fires. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP mood. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but you know, sometimes it's not.
Story now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Inside ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Trying to punt his way on. Lux. Throw to first in time. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
The left fielder, Pablo Reyes.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Pablo Reyes stands in. First pitch misses. Second and third, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hayward makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now, James
The
Outman.
center fielder.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Kicks and deals. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And this place is rocking. his 11th of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman.
He's 0 for 1.
Gavin Lux.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground at first. And that one handled. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Story brings it in, and that's the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. All even now at 1-1. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here in L.A., top 6. Leading off, Masataka Yoshida. Miller back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
And here is Devers, 1 for 2. And a strike to Devers.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive and a base hit.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for. One
gone, runner at first. Tristan Casas digs in now. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle with stealing bases, maybe even more.
Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's carrying. Didn't quite have enough. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the sixth inning. Here's Mookie now.
Mookie. Set.
The pitch.
Off
And
the plate,
Mookie
ball
takes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball one low. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
And that's
Ball
off
2.
the inside edge. And the count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The pitch. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Smith hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Story. They take the force out. That ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Manuel Valdez. The right-hander back to work. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And there's 1 down.
Now back, the center fielder.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time.
The catcher, number 3, Reese.
Here's Reese McGuire. That clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fact.
Hernandez makes a nice running catch. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The 0-1. Slow roller to first, and he grabs it foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now the center fielder, James Outman. His home and away splits there.
Man.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, center field. Rafaela sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there at the knees. 2 out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
One
And
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Daniel Hudson.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's Trevor Story.
The Red Sox.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball match outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. It's going to finish well off the plate.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. First pitch, and he just misses.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
And the righty deals.
Hey.
One down, base is empty. Out to short, Betts. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Reyes at the plate and takes high there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So 2 down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So digging in, Gavin Lux.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 63 appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is downstairs. Good eye in that spot.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. On the ground to Devers. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Pinch hitter coming on, Miguel Rojas.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that one fouled off. And now the lefty.
Ball 1.
That's smacked on a line to center. 2 away now.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's Mookie to hit. Known for his late inning heroics.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On its way to the corner, Duran sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is out number 3. It's the 9th, and we are tied. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Fireeyes.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Chris Taylor. He takes over in right. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. The pitch. And a good eye there. Right-handed reliever. And fouled off. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Count 4.
Rafael Devers waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced up the middle. Lux out, leading off the top of the ninth, and they take care of a big threat right there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Devers in the box now, takes strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beats it.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you. No matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. One out, runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. That clips the corner. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the ninth. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now it's the second baseman, Emmanuel Valdez. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man on second, 2 down.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So coming into the game now on defense, Romy Gonzalez. He's the new third baseman. New pitcher on here, number 63.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated
Run swings a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Movement in the bullpen. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting loose. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fought off foul. One now. That one in there across the letters.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's down and in. That one misses. And a full count now. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And a pitch. Up the middle, Story. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Got him! That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Will Smith, the next to hit. And that's just foul. Out towards left center. On the move to the gap. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied 1-1. We're in extras here. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. And the pitch. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. Swings through that one for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. Trying to move the runners over. Off balance feed, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Kicks and deals. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here is Pablo Reyes. And that one fouled off. Rafaela on third. Story on at first with 2 down. That catches the corner. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. Stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him looking. Out number 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now into the game, Kyle Teal. He takes over behind the plate. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. The wind of the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. And just misses with that one. James Outman up next for the Dodgers. And the 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike three.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And the batter now, James Outman. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. And there's two away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Next offering upstairs.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind and the pitch. And that one sliced foul. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Gavin Lux in the on-deck circle. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Joely Rodriguez gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rodriguez.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Gavin Lux. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Story. And we're headed to the 11th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We push on to the 11th. All tied 1-1. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Joe Kelly.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. And the pitch. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. kicks and fires. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Betts. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that's too high. Tristan Casas on deck for Boston. Base is empty, 1 away. We are in the 11th. On the ground. Betts up with it. And 2 away to open the 11th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Red Sox go down quietly, still tied 1-1. Back here in LA, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Here comes Chris Taylor. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now around second, going for third.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie Betts.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Out front, rip foul. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batter.
So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Ball one, no
It's a
strike.
pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Winning run at third, one down, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that's in the dirt. 2-1. Slice the other way and foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. The winning run at third here in the rubber match of this three-game series. On the ground to first, leaps and he's got it. Save! He beat it, and this ball game is over.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.